When asked how it all started, I always tell that it all began that day when we went to botanical gardens. We, meaning yours truly, and two of my friends. Whose idea was it to visit the abandoned station? Who persuaded the others to go? I always tell them that I don't remember. I always lie. It is a safe lie. Or there is no way to ascertain the truth. Both Vitaly and Eugene are dead now. The massive airlock doors shrugged and opened with a grinding sound, opening a road to hell for us and a road into the metro for the demons. But in fact it all started that day when Mother said we should take a walk in the botanical gardens and go there by metro. I remember how we took a short escalator to the surface, how we exited a spacious glass pavilion and saw a street buried in green. I remember the smoke clouds moving across the limitless sky and soft, cool wind on my face. Mother bought me an ice cream. That was the last time I tasted it. That day humanity was executed. The righteous and the sinful were called to be rendered according to their deeds. And we hid from God's sight in the metro. And we were saved from his wrath. And he apparently decided that flashing us out wasn't worth the trouble. Then he went about his business, or perhaps died, while we stayed on this used up and discarded earth and continued just going with it, going nowhere. I remember so many random, unnecessary things, yet I don't remember the most important one. My mother's face. She died very soon after the war started. All that remains of her is that day in the gardens. How I wished I could recall her face. The way she looked at me. The way she whispered that I have nothing to fear. I'd sell my soul just to recall that. I'd do that any day, any time. And I did.
Okay, welcome to the next review of the Metro series. Metro Last Light. I love this game as well. Oh yes, indeed. It follows on very similarly to the first game. It's linear. There are a few extra wee bobs and hobs and knobs and tobs in this game. A few extra wee nooks and crannies to be discovered and explored. There are stealth heavy sections which I'm absolutely pish at, so I just get about as much as I can sneakily and then open fire. Literally, you can throw fire grenades. The incendiary grenade is back, along with the sticky grenade, the normal grenade, which is actually a pipe bomb, and the knife. Oh, the knife. You only carry 5 of each at a time, which actually is not bad. And then you can carry the 3 weapons again. So, everything that you played in the first Metro Redux is exactly the same in this one. The buttons are the same, the layout's the same, upgrading your guns and selling things is all the same, so it's really nice. It's nice not to have different button combinations for sequels like they were really guilty of doing in the 360 era. Especially Halo. Oh, X reloads. No, it doesn't. It now changes your gun. Or Y reloads and it now changes your gun. I remember, I think it was Halo 3, they had RB reload the bloody gun. Lot of absolute stonking geek. And once again, you go Artyom in this game. The Russian Spartan. And it literally kicks off with the first one left off. Not with you on a big cold frozen radio tower, but you are in D6, the place you discovered in the first game, where you find the biomass. And that's quite different from the book, actually. The book, the biomass, is absolutely massive, and it can talk telepathically, and it convinces people to kill themselves by hurling themselves into such goo. But that's absent in this one. It's a bit more grounded. There are, like I said, there's supernatural elements to all these games, but they are toned down a bit. Right, so the second game, you are going to assassinate a discovered Dark One baby child thing. And you go with Anna, or is it Anya? I'm going to say Anya because it sounds more Russian. So you go with Anya, and she's an absolute fucking cowbag. Treats old Artem here like a cumsock and smashes his feelings on the rocks every time she gets the chance.
Biatch.
I'll try and keep this as spoiler-free as possible. So you're sent to the surface and, hilarity ensues with you having to murder about 1 million of these fucking Watchers. The Nosalis are in this, but they're not in it as much, from what I can remember. Lots and lots and lots of death, but you need to watch who and how you kill, if you kill, and if you want the good ending or not. It's very easy to not get the good ending, very easy to get the bad ending. Because all you need to do is kill everybody, and I do like killing everybody. So this... Other things in this game are like stories of betrayal and preservation of life, only if it's human, of course, and all that other, pish. You can even go to a theatre show and you can watch the whole bloody thing if you want. There's like burlesque dancing, there's juggling, somebody get a baby Nosalis on stage and they kind control it, so yes, it's funny. And then you can walk off and you get a drink with your pal, and it's better than my Saturday night, I'll tell you that for nothing. Post-apocalyptic Saturday nights are better than normal Saturday nights, because you never know if they're going to be your last, so you might as well make the fucking most of it. Kind of feeling that way now, actually. It's kind of... There's a destructive tinge to my weekend. No, there's not. I fall asleep in the sofa. I fall asleep in the sofa watching some pish or playing a game. And I wonder how I've got like 200 hours in a game that's only 8 hours long. It's because I fucking slept most of it. So you've also got new beasties in this. There's like some big praying mantis looking bastards. Really hate them. Because they can put their big thin legs in front of their head and protect themselves. And then they swallow you whole. Not swallow your soul, swallow you whole. I wouldn't want to do that either. No. No, I can remember one new weapon. It's like a rifle, just like a single shot rifle. That's pretty exciting. It's pretty devastating to the old cranium if you can manage to get a good shot off. But like again, I've got all my guns nearly. I think everything but the double barrel is silenced, because that's just the way to go if you want to kill as many of these mofos before they notice you. Yeah. Other good things about the stealth are that if you see like a fire and there's a pot above it, shoot the pot and you'll put the fire out. It's pretty wild. Come on, that's pretty fucking wild. I expected it to go up in flames because I just thought Russians drank nothing but vodka, even the water. I fully expect if I went to Moscow and I turned on a tap in the hotel, it wouldn't be water coming out, it'd be fucking sparkling vodka. I'm being a prick here, but I'm trying to be funny about it, It's okay. It's all jokes, it's all satire. It's all just satire. This was also a game from the days where you didn't get big, stupid collector's editions. The biggest collector's edition I had back in the 2009s, 2010s, 2008s was a metal fucking lunchbox from Fallout. Oh, those were the days where you'd pay the exact same amount of money for a collector's edition as you would for the normal one. I'm getting all nostalgic again, Jesus. Take me back. Take me home. Country roads. Back to the time where I belong, because it's no here, because I'm too old, and I sleep most of my life, and I hate working, and I hate everything. I just hate. I'm kidding on. I quite like Halloween. I actually quite like Christmas, but don't tell anybody I told you that, right? That's a secret between me and you. Quite enjoy Christmas. Most of the time off from work, and the fact that, well, I stuff my face year round. Who am I fucking kidding? Like, this game's got any Christmassy based pish in it. You get some wee side quests as well as a wee side quest to kill rats and get a Wayne's teddy back, but I think you can keep it if you're a prick. So you need to watch that. Again, if you want that good ending, you're going to have to go the long, hard road in this one, and it can be quite tough, especially with the more open areas, because there could be a guard just out of sight, hiding in the shadows, and you're like, fuck, I didn't see that prick. and then they set an alarm off and it just goes fucking haywire. Strange thing though, that if there's an adjacent room to the one that's currently in a state of alarm, they'll not notice it, especially if there's a loading screen. So it's kind of, there's a wee bit of a disconnect here. They must have selective hearing that an alarm only goes to one room. So as if somebody's asleep or having, a sandwich, they don't get disturbed until they get a knife in the neck or punched in the face. Hard as fuck, like a Tyson punch. Boom, fuck you, knocked out in one hit. I believe Artyom uses the butt of the grip of a knife to do the knocking outs. I think so. So it's not the longest of games, but it's pretty damn exciting. I must say, I like this a lot. I didn't like it as much as the first game, but I have come to a conclusion about that. No matter where you come in a series, this is for me personally. I don't know if you'll, if it'll resonate with yourself. Is that is the game I will prefer from the day I discover it to the day the series burns out like a star in the sky. So it's Metro 2033, all the live long day. Still love the sequels though, but the first one, yes, nothing's really hit that sort of punch, that boot to the face and neck. It's like, oh, geez, oh, what's this? This is new. Boom, fuck you. You're like, yes, ooh. Then you get the sequel. It's like, it's good, more of the same. I'm enjoying it. And then you get the third one, and it's pretty much just a steady decline into obscurity, into nothingness. Anyway, I've talked enough fucking pish about this amazing game. Go buy it, support the developers, buy the game. I believe it's on everything, every machine you can possibly think of. Might even be on the Switch. Imagine that, eh? Imagine that being on the Switch. That's a shocker, Rooney. Anyway, good night.
He's coming to destroy us. Why? He cannot be allowed.